Hello everybody, this is going to be video presentation number 7 for Apima Talks Econ, and today's topic is the progressive tax system. So what is the definition of a progressive tax system? It is a tax system where the rich pay a higher percentage of their income in taxes rather than a higher absolute amount. And this is in comparison to the other brackets, the other tax brackets of income. So you have people who make little income, you have a little higher than little, you have the middle class, and then you have the higher upper class. Everybody pays an equal share to what they make, but in some cases, some would argue that the rich do not pay enough in progressive tax based on the income. So why is a progressive tax system important in our economy? Because a progressive tax system helps us pay for a lot of social services that we provide to the low income and middle income families, such as Medicaid, Social Security, and mental health services. And so I made a little graph for us today, just displaying how a progressive tax graph would look. So you have your tax rate, and then you have your income. So the more income you make, the higher tax rate you are. So these are just random numbers, but I have $10,000. Your progressive tax rate would be 10%. You go up and you make $20,000 now. You have a progressive tax rate of 20%. And then $50,000, you have a progressive tax rate of 30%. And this continues to rise as you move up in tax brackets. So for instance, millionaires and billionaires have the highest tax bracket, so they pay the most in taxes. It makes sense. But the problem occurs when they have a serious amount of excess of money, and then they're just paying that progressive tax on a base level of income. You could be a billionaire and still pay the base 30% of progressive tax rate. And I think that's where we need to change.